and welcome to this first video of this series. It's a Build With Me series of videos in which I'm going to try to help you to build the OpenRC Tractor. Recently, I have added some improvements to the tractor, and I shared a Google Spreadsheet in which there is a list of different components that I'm going to show you, and there are links there where you can just click and you can buy them. Okay, so let's start with the tools that we need. We're going to need some different screwdrivers, X and Phillips. We're going to need also a file or a sandpaper, because there are some plastic parts that maybe we need to trim a little. This is some pliers, and a wrench is going to be useful also. Now, as for the different parts, in this 2019 that I have just mentioned, there is this new element that is pretty important. It's the differential gear. That's the differential, and that's the gear that goes with the motor. And this is the new motor, okay? It has much more torque than before, and with the differential, it just rides better, okay? And as you can see, I have added these cables, okay? These are not included with the motor. When you buy the motor, it's a 176 RPM version. You have it in the link there. And this, I just soldered these cables that are also in the spreadsheet, okay? So the motor with the cables, that's the thing, and the differential with the gear. Now, next, for example, let's say this is an optional part, but it's okay. It's just two 5mm LEDs. They are used for the front lights of the tractor. And I soldered these jumper female connectors so I can connect them to the receiver, okay, of the radio. I will show you the connections in a video after this one. Let's continue, for example, with this. These are the Metal Gear's micro servos. Any micro servo should fit. I use these, they are quite cheap, and they are okay, they work alright, okay? 2 for the rear arms, and 1 for the steering. Okay, let's continue. As for the servos, let's continue with this, okay? This is going to be used for the 2 rear arm servos, because we need to connect 2 servos in one channel, okay? This is a Y cable, it's quite easy to find it. And in addition, as the 2 rear servos go in opposite directions, we're going to need this servo reverser. There are different options. It just reverses the rotation direction of the servo. Now, we're going to need some battery to make it work, okay? For example, these are some examples. This is maybe too small, and this is the one that I normally use, okay? We cannot use a very big battery because the room inside of a tractor is limited. So, well, one of these options is good. I use this one because this is too small and it lasts for a very short time, okay? So let's discard this and take this. If we use this, okay, we're going to need this cable. Sorry, I have it here. This is a cable that converts or adapts this connection to the one that we use in our ESC that we're going to see right now, okay? So we need this cable also if we use this battery. And this is the ESC. It's pretty cheap. This one, it's not very powerful, but it's okay. You don't need a lot of juice for this tractor. And it has to be a brushed servo for this kind of motor, of course. And you know, you have it in the list there. I will show you the connections later. Now, there is also this, okay? These cables are just because I'm going to put them in the tractor just to be ready to be used, okay? in case I have to connect some rear tools to the tractor. Okay, that's optional, but it's it's recommended to have them. These are the bearings. Okay, we have here 4 bearings for the front wheels, 2 and 2, and here we have 2 big bearings. These are for the rear wheels. This and these 3 different ones are for the differential gear. Okay, some ball bearings. Let's see what we have. Okay, we are going to need also this. This is a radio and transmitter and receiver. Okay, receiver. In this case, this is a 6-channel transmitter and receiver. This is really good. I like it very much. It has 3, 4, 5, and 6 channels, and these 3 position switches are very useful in this case. Also the potentiometer. Okay, so it's pretty recommended, or I strongly suggest you buy this version, this 6 version. Okay, let's continue. We're almost there. This is it's quite easy. It's just a servo extension cable, because we're going also to prepare the tractor for rear use. Like if we add some tools, we need these kind of cables. Okay, so we leave it here, and these are the different rods, connecting rods. Okay, for example, in this case, this is the rear center connecting rod. Okay, these are the steering connecting rods. Okay, and these are the rear arms, left and right, connecting rods. You can buy them with this ball already inserted inside, or you can buy them separately, like this one. Okay, if you buy them like this, they are quite cheap, but sometimes it can be tricky to insert the ball inside of the inside of the plastic part, let's say. So what I'm going to do is to use this kind of clamp. Okay, and you have to find something. I'm going to use this, but you just have to find something in which the metal ball can go in. Okay, with a hole. So now you put it like this. I'm going to show you, so don't worry. I'm going to just prepare it and then show you. Okay, so you have here the ball, the metal ball, the plastic part, and something with a hole in it. And now you just apply pressure. Okay, and it's going to come in pretty easy. Okay, now it's taking a bit too long, but that's it. We have it there. Okay, sorry. We have it here already in place, and it was easy, no problems. Let's do it again. We put this. You can do it with some pliers, but sometimes it's tricky. So it's better to adjust it here. Let me put it just right in the middle. Now we apply some pressure. Okay, with this we apply some pressure, and that's it. We have it right there. The ball is inside, in place, with no problems at all. Okay, and another thing that is quite useful is this. I think this is called tap. It's just a drill bit, but not to make holes, to cut holes into something, but to cut threads. Okay, so sometimes when this plastic part is new, it's difficult to thread this. It's difficult sometimes, and it's like too tough. So you just take this, and some plastic bits are getting out of there, and now it's going to be much easier. Okay, some plastic, and now it's going to be much easier to assemble the arm or connecting rod. And so we have all that there. And last but not least, you'll need some different, these are the micro servo screws, and you also need some M3 different nuts. Okay, these are normal nuts and these are stopping nuts. And you also need different screws, different sizes. You have them on the list. This is, for example, M3 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters, and 12 millimeters. And I think that's pretty much it. All you need, when you have all you need, you just have to start printing, okay? In the next video, I'll show you how to connect everything, and we're going to test it just to try if it works before assembling the tractor. So that's it. I hope that you liked it, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.